Hello, Wayland students. Welcome to week one of the winter 2017 term. My name is Jeff Ebbing, and I'll be teaching your studies in English course. This is a really fun class, and we get to do a lot of fun stuff in here. So I hope you guys are ready. It'll be a longer term. We have 14 weeks this term because of all of the holiday breaks. So you got Thanksgiving and Christmas. So this is the best time to load up on a hard class because you get 14 weeks to do 11 weeks worth of work. So in this course, or actually in today's lecture, I want to just give you the tools that you need to succeed in this class. So just kind of show you how this course is laid out, as well as kind of give a brief, overview of what's to come, and hopefully this should be a great springboard for you to have a great winter term. So let's start looking at our course Blackboard. Okay, so on here you probably guys are at the front at the announcements page, and everything that you'll need to know are within these buttons right here. So if you want to check your grades, you click on My Grades. If you want to go to the discussion board, click on the discussion board. But first, I want to start with the course content. So everything, all your homework and everything will be listed in these folders for what you'll need to do. Honestly, your view will look like this at the moment. And in week one, you'll go into this folder, and every week I'll tell you your different assignments of what you need to get done, and then list everything that, the materials that you'll need to do the work that you need to do. So in this week, it's just kind of giving you an idea of why studying literature is important. And honestly, for me, it's just been a great tool to be able to view multiple perspectives. If I just keep going through my life without ever reading, or I guess taking in media in general, I guess I am just seeing all the world through Jeff's eyes. And one of the great things about this class is you're going to be able to read multiple stories from many different perspectives. And in this lecture right here, this TED Talk, you're going to see just the power behind storytelling and what it can do. So I mean, this is extremely important for businesses. If you guys are marketing a product, or if you're trying to sell something or sell an idea, using stories is a very, very effective method for getting your point across, and as well as getting people to understand where you're coming from. There's also going to be 2 articles that you're going to need to read for this week. And then once you watch this video and respond to these articles, you'll need to post in the discussion board, as well as take the week 1 reading quiz. And the reading quiz is over this lecture, these articles, this show, or this TED Talk, as well as the syllabus. And we'll get to the syllabus here shortly. But I do realize there's a lot of reading in this book, or in this class, I'm sorry. And one way that you can stay on top of that is this free resource called LibriVox, or other audiobook accounts. If you already have them, you can use those too. But LibriVox is free, and you can use it on the web, or you can download the app to your mobile device. And this is a great way to, let's say you have a 30-minute commute every day for work, or even 20 minutes, 15 minutes is still enough time to maybe knock out a chapter just on your way to and from work. So this is a free resource. It has it just uses all the books from the public domain. And so let's look up our first book. So let's say you're wanting to listen to the audiobook of Frankenstein. You just type in Frankenstein, and you can download it to your computer, and then listen to the chapters that way, or you just click on this title right here, and then each of the chapters are listed, and you can just start listening to them. On the mobile device, one cool feature is you can speed up the voice. So instead of them reading at a normal pace, you can have it go a little bit faster, so you can listen to a little bit more of the book if your ears are trained to listen to those, or to that quicker voice. So this is a great resource. I encourage you guys to use it to help stay on top of the reading. Honestly, you're going to get much more out of it if you just read it yourself. but I do know you all are busy, and this could be one way to make sure that you don't fall behind. So again, this is LibriVox. You can get it on your phone, you can get it on your iPad, wherever, as well as, or anywhere that you have internet access. I guess you can access this and are able to listen to the books. So that's just one resource I want to show you. To post in the discussion board, you just click on here and it'll take you to the discussion board and you'll create your thread. You can also go to the discussion board button and start with the week one and start posting and sharing with the class. That being said, oh, sorry. Whenever you post something, always be sure to make references to the readings that that we did that week. So if you are reading Frankenstein, use a quote from there. Use something from that story to help strengthen your argument. You will lose points if you do not make specific cited references to the text. So it's just a great way to improve your argument, share a little bit more with the class on why you believe the way and the things that you believe about the text. So always, whenever you're posting the discussion board, make specific cited references to the text. And more information on what I want you to do and give you an idea of how I'm going to grade the discussion boards is located here under course info and syllabus. And then always be sure to follow proper etiquette. And you can click on this link right here and it'll take you to some ideas and hints to help you avoid any problems that could occur. So the next thing I want to talk about is our syllabus. And this is just the outline of the entire class. So again, this is Studies in English, and we are studying American, British, and European Lit. We're in the winter 17 term. My email has changed, as I mentioned in the beginning. It's going to be jeff.ebbing@wayland.wbu.edu. The books I will be reading, Frankenstein, Leaf Storm, The Scarlet Letter, Christmas Carol, Quiet on the Western Front, Merchant of Venice, The Metamorphosis, The Man Who Crept at Heidelberg. The two longest ones are going to be Frankenstein and All Quiet on the Western Front, so do make sure you plan accordingly. The rest of them are roughly 100 pages long. So you'll probably be reading around 100 pages a week, except for the Merchant of Venice and Frankenstein, which are longer. They're 300 to 400 pages a piece. So again, do plan accordingly for when you have to read those texts. Alrighty. So the course breakdown, how I do my grading is a lot of your grade comes from participation, and I think that's really important to me because I think the most thing that you can get out of this class is just sharing and participating with your peers. So as you are reading the textbook, make sure you're reading the books, always take notes. Have a journal open or a Word document open and just constantly take notes, so that way when you go interact in the discussion board, you have something to say and it's easier for you to remember what you were doing or what you were thinking, so that way you can have just a better discussion. There's also going to be a reading quiz every week except for the last 2 weeks. And they're each worth 20 points apiece. So that's going to be roughly a quarter of your grade is going to be from the quizzes on the readings. I will warn you that a lot of my quizzes are going to be essay quizzes. They're not going to be multiple choice. So again, that's going to take more time when you are planning your week and you're scheduling your time. Just realize that this is a time commitment and to take it seriously. You also have an essay due, and that's going to be due in the second to last week on February 8th. And there will be some smaller due dates for parts of the paper before then. So make sure that you pay attention to those and don't lose track of them. And then we'll have the final exam in the final week. Again, there's more information on how I'm going to grade the discussion boards right here. Your first post will be due each week by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. And then the interaction with your peers will be due by Sunday at 11:59. And then the new week starts over on Monday. Is when you start the next book or the next assignment for that week. The research analysis essay, You can write it on either Frankenstein or Leafstorm. And what you'll do is, as you're reading both of these books, just again, make sure you take really good notes, and think about a topic that you would like to write about. So it could be, if you wanted to talk about Leaf Storm and you wanted to talk about maybe just the Latin American culture and how Gabriel Garcia Marquez has maybe talked about maybe the exploitation of Colombia from previous times, and you want to talk, and use Leaf Storm to, and how we use Leaf Storm to communicate that. That could be a topic. Or if you're talking about Frankenstein and you want to discuss alienation, that would be another great topic. But before you decide on a topic, or once you do decide on a topic, you're going to send me, you're going to write a thesis statement and then submit that by December 17th. And then if it's something I feel is researchable, and it's going to be worthwhile, I'll give you my blessing, and then you can go on and start writing the rest of your paper. If it needs any work, then I'll be sure to let you know. These dates and these assignments are for your benefit. They're really gonna, as long as you follow these, I would be surprised if you don't do well on this paper. Also, one part of this class, you will be using the Wayland Writing Center, and I have a link for that here in the Research and Analysis folder. So to go to the Writing Center, everything that you need to learn on how to use this and set up an appointment and have them review your paper, it's all located on this website. If you want to watch the tutorials on how to do so, you just click on this link. Oh, you'll create an account. Sorry, online tutorials. Oh, it's over here. So WBU online instructions or tutorial services. You go here and it'll tell you what to do. Sorry, I still don't think this is the right one. Here they are. I'm sorry. So the instructional videos is what you'll be using to help you learn how to create your account at the Writing Center and how to operate it. This is a free resource. It's actually really simple to use. You just create an account and pretty much just upload your paper, and then they're going to review it for you. And then once you're done, once you finish your first draft, you will upload it here with the the Writing Center's comments. And please use APA or MLA formatting. As you can see, the different due dates for the different assignments. So your first part of your paper will be due on December 17th. And then you'll have your first draft due by January 7th, pretty much a month before the final is due, which is going to be February 8th. And on your first draft, the essay doesn't have to be done. It should be roughly at least 60% of the way done when you upload your first draft. All right. So that we were on the syllabus. I'm sorry. So the way I set up this course is I try to do a longer book followed by a short book, and set it up to where you'll have you have these 2 weeks right in here. I imagine a lot of you guys will be traveling. During those traveling times, definitely the Christmas Carol is going to be a really short book. As you are reading the Christmas Carol, I recommend also reading All Quiet on the Western Front and work ahead during these 2 weeks. Same thing with the Thanksgiving week. You can work ahead for Frankenstein. The Scarlet Letter, that will be a short week for one of the longer books. So again, just know that plan ahead. And then as it gets closer to the end, the books do get shorter, so you can focus more of your time on the research analysis essay and final exam. So that's how this course is built. If you have any questions, always feel free to email me. I'm here to help you in any way I can. This is going to be a really fun class, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So have a great week, and I look forward to reading your week 1 discussion boards. Have a great day. Bye.